Oh, you can't see me, but I'm in a parking lot of some company, Blue Web or something, I don't know. And I thought, following all those cars into the Space Kennedy area, that this is it. They're all getting in early. I thought I didn't want to miss out. So here I am. I rock up at the gate, and there's a big sign saying, 3:30, which, yes, I knew. But he says, oh, no, you can't park here. It has to be clear up to the light, which is, 100 metres to the traffic light. I said, so I can't park here. Anywhere? Do I have to go back to the mainland? Can I park around here somewhere? And he said, the parking police might turf you off, but they can't fine you. So, I just find a spot. So here I am. I found it's around the corner, about half a K away. There's a lot of roads around this area. There really is. It's quite an area. Anyway, so I'm in this car park, and there's a few other cars there. I assume there's people in there doing stuff. Don't know. But anyway, I'm hoping I look inconspicuous enough, and I might actually take this opportunity to get a couple of hours kip, because, I've got 3.5 hours to wait. So, I was a bit too keen to get here, as it turned out, but at least I know now, and he did say that once 3:30 happens and the gates open, he says it'll move fairly quickly. Oh, I just saw a bolt of lightning. The weather is fine up until about 10 a.m, and then it starts to rain a bit, so it should be good for the launch so far. The lightning, there's nothing behind it as far as I know. So long as some parking police doesn't come along and kick me out. I don't see why he should. I was going to park in another one just before here, but right in the driveway was these official parking police type people, and I thought, nope, not even going to try that one. So I just kept on going, and I'm at this other one. Huge car park. So hopefully it... But, look, I'll still get in. There's still 4 hours to go, so, it's not so bad. Okay. Ahead is Blue Origin, right up in there, and this is from the other side of the complex, and the cars are all along there. And in the distance there you can see the Space Shuttle Atlantis, which is at the visitors complex. So to the left of that is where the entrance is. Well, we're sort of actually moving now. You can still see the trail of taillights, and there's damn near one as long behind me. Don't know if you can catch that in the rear vision mirror, but yeah, it's a long way. Well, here we are, we're about to go in. Had one check with the form, the ticket, but I guess this is the proper one. how good is this? Let's just hope it's hassle-free. But I dare say they've done this before. But let's go. There's a man checking the ticket. Here we're going in. That's the entrance. Still got 4 hours to go. God. I said 4 hours, I mean 3 hours 35.
Attention all personnel, this is the MPD conducting the launch status check. Verify ready to resume count and go for launch. OTC. OTC is 7. Thank you for conducting.
Oh, well, I'm here at a seated position in Area C, as I thought would be a good idea. And I was amongst the first few people in the area. I couldn't believe it. It was hard to find, though, I must admit.
Which means...
But I reckon I'll get a better view of it here. So there's the screen there. Big screen telling us what's going on. So, yeah, won't miss anything. There's Atlantis in the background. And as you can see, the steps or stand that's been put up, this particular one, I'm the only one here at the moment. It will change, I'm sure, once people realise that the other one, which is close to the Atlantis over there, is actually pretty restrictive, as I thought. 2 hours 47. Yeah. And being on the shelf here, it's a really hard seat, so...
It was 2 hours and 46 minutes in counting. We are currently now topping the core stage liquid oxygen tank. Again, currently topping the core stage liquid oxygen tank, which means we've reached the top of both tanks. Both of them are in topping.
Now, due to the cloud cover, I think in the distance, the camera doesn't quite pick it up because of the other lights, but above those two red lights there's a patch in the sky that's bright, and I think that's the rocket being lit up. So that's the general direction, and that's about right. It's about northeast. Yeah, northeast from here. So yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's all in gallons, of course, useless US standard measurement. Thing is that they only do that for the locals. It's all measured in proper litres anyway.
In Florida, looking at Launch Complex 39B and the Space Launch System with the Orion spacecraft on top. Getting into the pre-dawn hours. It's a beautiful picture out there. We are in the midst of cryotanking the world's most powerful rocket with the largest ever built propellant tank. The team got started, got the go from Charlie Blackwell Thompson at 1:14 a.m. Eastern Time. This is Artemis Launch Control.
Okay, one question that people always ask is which way, where is the rocket actually going to be lifting off from? You should be able to see it. If you see this big orange external fuel tank here, to your right, you'll see a building. It should be taking off round about there, somewhere round about there. It could be sort of here, it could be there. So just look above that building and you should be all right for viewing that. I don't know what Margaret has been telling you, so the rocket itself, well, fantastic view of the rocket actually, is over at 39B, launch pad 39B. It's one of the launch pads that the shuttle is used to take off from. The last shuttle to take off from there was the Challenger, unfortunately, and at the time, shuttles can only launch within certain parameters, and it was a very, very cold January morning, and it was too cold really to be launching a shuttle, so they shouldn't have launched it. But there was a lot of pressure because the shuttle had already been scrubbed twice, so there was a lot of pressure to launch it on the third try, and they launched it, and it was, of course, it was too cold. There was ice on the launch pad and everything. Because believe it or not, it does get cold in Florida a bit, and so it was too cold, and then in the end the O-rings froze, and we had that tragedy. But now, you know, on happier days, we've got the hopefully we've got the SLS launching from here, and as you can see, it looks like the weather looks like it's okay. Let's hope the weather's okay, and that's the only problem. As they said just now, there's been a bit of a problem with a leak on one of the solid rocket boosters there.
At this very moment, the engineers telling the launch director they hope to have a discussion with her shortly, in the next 10 minutes possibly. We're standing by for that.
Well, unfortunately, it got scrubbed. We had trouble with cooling, venting hydrogen on one of the 4 RS-25 engines on the main middle stack, and couldn't resolve it. And yeah, it's got scrubbed. So if I want to see it, I've got to come back on probably next Friday. Have to wait and see. But we shall see.